Hey, it's your old buddy Mikerowchip here, playing Trainz 2019
Platinum Edition.
And this is the UMR episode 35. Now, this in front of us here has got to be one of the hardest Jenga games I have ever played. I've been going up here. See, I got this one worked out a little bit. It's just real hard to pull. Well, no wonder why there's these metal straps on here. It's really tight. No wonder why it won't come out. Wait a minute. This isn't Jenga. These are railroad ties. And look over here. There's Sean. Okay. What does it say right here? Hayes. W.C. Hayes. Okay. All right. I'm distracted. Okay, so we're here with Sean, and Sean just picked up 71 passengers from Eccles, and he is now going to head on out to the SO Flats. So let's get him rolling. Fair warning. All aboard. Is this right? It says to industry. Why is that? It's throwing me off. Okay, no, it's right. It's right. Here we go. All right. Get some. And now let's load. Here he comes. Nice. There he goes. Driving the old engine. The K4. I want to call it a K2, but it's not. It's a K4. So I'm going to call it a K4. All right. The Blue Comet. We are not using... There's the NK. We're not using the Blue Comet engine, although I'm considering it now. Tuttle. No idea what that's in reference to. 0. Winnicke. It's like the first one with the CKE ending. What is that, Swedish? No idea. And then the Blue Comet Spitaler. And then we have the Brorson. That definitely sounds Swedish. I could be totally wrong. It sounds Swedish to me. Then we have the Giacobini. That sounds Italian. Wow. That car just phased right through. And how come these things didn't come down? The gates didn't come down. And here's the DeViccio. Yeah, now that sounds Italian to me. I'm not sure why that car phased through it and why these have Italian-sounding names on them. I don't know. All righty. Let's catch up. There we are. Okay, and we're way up here. Look at that. Let's turn on the line side camera. There we go. Apparently, there's no line side cameras in this area, but that's okay. I forget how high we get up here. I mean, we're way up. I can't. Is that water down there? Salt flats? I have no idea. All right, Sean's pressing. That was 28. I glanced up there. It was 9:28. So we're going to watch this until 9:33. Now, when he gets back into North Yard, I'm going to consider swapping this K4 engine out. We'll send it back to the museum. And while we're at the museum, we'll pull out the Blue Comet engine. I always liked this engine better than the Blue Comet, but now that I'm playing the C&O Hinton series, I see this engine all the time. Yeah, we just passed a 40 there. As soon as, there it is. The end of the train passed it. Now we can hit 40. Look, they place little logs here on the side. Log. A stump. That's attention to detail by Neil Smith, the guy who created this route. Someone had asked me if I could share this. I don't know how to share it. My setup here, my session. I don't know how to do that. So I had to look into it. And when I started this out, did it take a long time to set up? Well, yeah, in that I went around and I put all of the industries, took out most of the automatic industries so I can have more control over it. We go back down to 35. And then I started by just with nothing on the route and just started adding another train. Like I'd have them come off map and then start sorting them. So it took a while, but it wasn't really labor intensive because I was actually playing the game. Yeah. So it wasn't all that bad. That was just my approach. Okay. Beautiful countryside here. That looks like water down there. That's what that looks like. Coming up on the left, if you look on the cliff there, just to the left, there's old Mr. Chocolate. That's what they call him, Mr. Chocolate there. You see the bear? See the bear right there? It's Mr. Chocolate. Yeah, he's standing up there on the ledge, and he always comes by. People, when we first started off there in Eccles, everyone was handed a bologna sandwich, mustard free, because that's not good for bears. And as you drive by, you know, that where Mr. Chocolate hangs out, you just throw your bologna sandwich out the window. Then after the train's gone, he'll come down and eat all the bologna sandwiches. It's very bad for the environment and bad for Mr. Chocolate. He should learn how to fend for himself. But, you know, what are you going to do? All right, that was like a big mountain over there. I thought we were going to run through a tunnel here, but evidently I thought wrong. I see no tunnel. We got a green. Yeah, looking down there now, that's definitely water. Without a doubt. All right, there's 933. I am going to put us on pause and figure out what we're doing next. We are here in Wanakee with Rafa. Rafa's way up the front here. He's got an ES44 DC. It's a single engine. And he is unloading cars here at the Wanakee silos. These 4 have already been unloaded. There's only one left. That's one right here. So we are just going to do a real quick backer upper. We got plenty of room to shuffle those 2 that are already empty on there. So let's get this done. Doing some work. Nice and easy like. There we go. Zoom in here a little bit. Sure puts up quite a racket, don't it? I love it. Right there ought to be good. There we go. Look at that. Plenty of room. No problem. Let's go up and say hi to Rafa. Hi to Rafa. Where is Rafa? He's in there. Oh, there he is. Hey, Rafa. How you doing, buddy? Kill your bell for me, would you? Okay. All right. So that is the end of Rafa's turn, and we are flying here. So let's put you back on pause, and then I'll figure out what we're doing next. We are back here, excuse me, at the North Yard, and it is Thomas's turn. Now, you may be asking yourself, if it's Thomas's turn, why are we looking at Smiley? Because, well, Smiley's going to help us drill. That's what Thomas has to do now. All these cars that are attached to Smiley here all the way back up this way are all cars that need to be drilled. So first we got to put Smiley onto the track, because he's going to drill, because he's on this side. He's going to drill this yard over here, while Thomas, who's back up here on the hump, is going to drill this yard over here. So we got to get Smiley out of the way so Thomas can start drilling that yard. Okay, that's basically what I'm getting at. So we're going to apply the handbrake. Brake this right here. Here we go. All right, now are these set up correctly? Let's check that out. We're going this way. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, yes. Good, good, good. Yep. And yes, beautiful. He's all set up and ready to go. In his SW1500 number 1114. And way over on the left, we'll even take a look at it. There's the grain train. The grain train has finally found a place to sit where it's not going to do any more damage. Almost hitting passenger trains. I think it decoupled a couple things. I don't know. Maybe I'm attributing too much blame onto the grain train. I don't know. Okay. Moving through the west yard on his way to the train, the place where we build trains. These three tracks right here, the outgoing yard, the outbound yard. Very small. There he is. Slow down here just a little bit. We'll get him past that little dwarf signal right there. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, now we got to run over to where Thomas is, and I'm assuming we're going to have rendering problems. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thomas is up here somewhere. Thomas, show yourself. Yeah, don't know why. And before I started recording this, I actually restarted my computer because I thought, maybe if I, it's not going to do any harm to clear everything out. And there you go. Yeah, professional. That's what this is right here. Here it comes. Come on now. I have a half a brain to say, well, I'll put you on pause till it renders in. I guess that would be more professional if I did that. Maybe I should start doing that. Yeah. Come on, buddy. Yeah, it's taken a long while. All right. Oh, no, wait a minute. I was just about to hit pause. Oh, I was on the verge of it. I may do it anyway. Okay, nope, maybe not. All right, so here's Thomas. He's driving twin SW1500s because he's got to push things up the hump yard here. And we are going to do something that was requested by a subscriber of mine. And that is, we're going to start putting these guys through maintenance. It's time for maintenance. They haven't had any maintenance yet, so it's time for maintenance for these two. Smiley had maintenance done, which he really didn't. But I thought it'd be... Wait a minute, my brain's working too fast. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two here. I'm going to put them into the engine shed. I have two SD40-2s waiting there. He's going to take in control of those and start running those around. So while those two SD40-2s are out, we're going to have Smiley be in his SW1500s. Then when we switch back, then we'll have Smiley put his in there. You see what I'm saying? So we'll always have some kind of 1500 running around in the yard just for variety's sake. Okay, so let's back it up. Well, now the question is, are we going to back here, then come this way, then come this way? Or are we going to back all the... I think we're going to back all the way down and then come up this way. That's what we're going to do. Here we go. Back down the hump. Now, with him, I do this same on all my routes. Well, close to the same anyway. Every time it's Thomas's turn, he's got a different job to do. The last time it was his turn, we humped. This time when it's his turn, he's going to drill. The next time it's his turn, he's going to do a road trim. Right? And then, which is pulling ones out that have to leave the map on those two tracks that are farthest to the left on the hump yard. So tracks 1 and 2. And then he's going to do a local trim on his next turn. That's where, if anything's long enough, we will build a local train. So right now we're working on drill. All right, so this is right. That's right, and that's right. Yeah, we're going to go right down the middle. Now you can see we have some engines stored here. These guys here are on the fuel pads. Well, partially on the fuel pads. Then we got our other passenger train right there. And then there's the SD40-2s we're going to get into here in just a moment. We're going to jump out of these SW1500s so they can be maintenance today. You know, they go through maintenance. Pretty sure that first word I said is not a real word. We just hump, so these switches down on this side should be all correct. We'll check them on the fly when we get close. And then all these buildings over here are car repair buildings. And then, of course, the car wash. Whenever one of my passenger trains leaves the North Yard on its way to start its passenger run, I put it through the car wash. So you'll see that sometime in the future. Don't know when. I was talking on my last Tidewater series how maybe when we get to episode 100 on Tidewater, we'll switch that out for the Legacy of the Burlington Northern route I have. I know they got a second version of it, so maybe I'll buy that one instead of doing the first version. But UMR, I'm not considering that because the UMR is so huge that it's going to be, we may have to wait till 1,000 episodes before we switch out the UMR. Okay, I was looking at these while I was talking. I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, and yes. Okay, so we're going to run down here now. Here we go. Oh, there's the switch. He's got a clear right there. We'll slow it down. And some more. There he goes. Into the local servicing yard. There he goes. Let's. Where are we going to put him? Probably track 2. Yeah, the north shops this way. No, we're going to send him this way. We want to go this way. Now these, the doors don't open till you get close. Then they just disappear. Okay, these, the doors don't disappear ever. Yeah, so we're gonna go right through the door. We're gonna put it right down the middle here. We're gonna go for the field goal. Okay, here he comes. Yeah, see, all the doors are shut now, and I think when we go up here, the one on the far left, blinks away. It goes away. Yep, there it goes. It just blinked away. I definitely like the ones on the Tidewater route better, where you can open and close them. But, you know, it's not a game breaker for me. Not even close. All right, here we go. we're going to slow it down to 10. Nope. That's what I meant to do. All right, let's whip around this side now. Here he comes. There we go. Big radiator fan on that thing. Look at it. Oh, and the slat's closed. Okay, we're going to turn off his light. And then we're going to say, move to train. This one right here. Okay. Now he's in that train. I've added these engines to the list. How many engines do I have right now? Why am I worried about that? I don't know, but I have 34 engines on the route. That's not including these engines over here. These are not technically, they're not locals or anything, so they're not on the route, in my opinion. But, you know, whatever. Okay, so let's turn on the light here. There we go. Now we're going to have to go back to the top of the hump yard. Should we go backwards to get there? Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to go backwards. Let's try that again. There he goes. Backing it up. We'll get a good look at them when they come out here, but I just want to make sure these switches are correct. So nothing cray-cray happens. All right, so it should be set correctly all the way back. Let's go inside. Oh, there he is. We're just going to bash right through that door because that's how we roll. All right, whoever suggested we should use these SD40-2s. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to agree. This is nice. This is fun to look at. I don't know who makes this. Will it come up here? Cab lights. It's even got engine, sand, and diesel fuel, huh? Oh, geez, you can open, close doors and windows and stuff. Yeah, I don't know where I got this model from. Alrighty, but it is Nash. Okay. We'll get ourselves up over the hill. We can go a little bit faster than this. See if the gearing is the same. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's too fast. Okay, the gearing is not the same as the 1500s. 40, not 45, is going to get us to yard speed. Here we go. We are. And now we're going to head up the hump. Go through this little staging yard here. And then up the hump. Another drink of delicious Coke Zero. I am not sponsored by them or anyone else. Whoops, I just hit the mic. Don't do that. I don't know, do we have... Yeah, we have one car in the repair yard right now. Oh, there it is right there. I can see it. See the green right here? It's a Burlington Northern bulkhead. Number 621683. No, I don't have good eyesight. That's in my spreadsheet. And according to the spreadsheet, it's got 3 days left. Would it really take them 3 days to work on it? I don't know. Seems like cars like that, they'd be able to get done pretty quick. Maybe they got other stuff to do. I don't know. All right, now is this rear light on? Should that be on? Let me see. We turn it off. Huh. It's funny that they have that rear light on like that. Okay. And the front light? No, they should have the ditch lights on, right? There we go. There we go. Yeah, I know it's in danger. Seems like when we're going nice and slow like this, the computer's got no problem rendering things in. And there's a whole stack of railroad ties here. I think I mentioned them before. Whole stack of them. Hard to play. Even if the metal bands weren't on there, it'd be hard to play Jenga with those. Really have to get grips. You could do it with forklifts. Though it would be harder with forklifts. All right, so let's make sure that the track is set in the correct direction. This is yes, this is yes. Okay. So we will hit those cars right there. Those look like bulkheads on the end there, I think. Yeller bulkheads. Then we'll start figuring out where these all have to go. Just pulled up my track list on my spreadsheet. Alrighty. Wonder if Thomas is excited. He's finally out of the 1500s. Maybe he likes the 1500s. Maybe he's disappointed I'm doing this. Either way, he's my employee. We'll do as he is told. Now, those are center beams, aren't they? Oh, yeah, they have loads on them, but it won't load. Yeah, it loads them on there as we get closer. Okay. There we go. We'll slow it down here. Why are things derailed? Stop. What? What? How did these get derailed? Oh, there's all kinds of stuff going on here. Look at this. These are derailed. These are derailed. What the haystacks is going on? Let's go right over here. This will be a good screenshot right here. Derail City. All right, let me put you guys on pause, and I'll fix all this. And everything's all better. I'm not sure why these things keep derailing like this now. I've never had this problem before. I do have invisible retarders that are down on this end. And, you know, I do have them on high power and bring to a stop, but I don't know. I mean, and I'm glad that I turned off the erase deleted train. So when I do come on here, you know, I don't lose any cars. And I went through the trouble of, are they all still marked properly? I hope so. If they're not marked properly, I'm going to put you guys on pause so I can say some nasty things. No, I'm not going to say any nasty things because it's all good. Okay, here we go now. Let's connect up. There we go. Okay, nice. Now, no. Yeah, I'm right. Okay, so we're gonna come over here now to the front of the train. Right here, we got some slack action going on. All right. So, this salt one is going to Destin, and Destin is track 8 in the west yard, which is up here. And, oh boy, we're having render problems again. So let's start moving in that direction anyway. Yeah, okay, it's working out. So Destin's, what I say is track 8. This should be correct. That should be correct. It is. Okay, so here we go. Can't really hear the horns, too far away. All right, we have movement. This way, anyway, that way, this way, over to this side now, and this is track 8 right here, right? Destin is definitely track 8. Yeah. Okay. We'll come back over here now. Oh, don't. Why did I almost get rid of that? I don't know. Alrighty. How much weight is this? What are we looking at here? We're looking at 4661. And an SD40-2 is rated for how much? 3,000. So these two are rated for 6,000. We are well within. Although if I had the two 1500s on it, they'd be able to push this as well. So it's not a real strict limit. I don't know if that's realistic or not, but I found that to be true. All right, so we're going to slow this down now. Esso Flats, which is where these... oh, you actually see the car. Is that a pickup truck in there? But they're going to the Esso Flats, which is in the south yard. Okay. Now, what percentage is going to be coupling speed? Oh, looks like 20%'s doing it. Yeah, 20% seems to be coupling speed. So we will couple here, back it up. We'll leave our switch list up there. There we go. Shove it back. Stop it right there. Okay, what kind of length are we looking on these? Okay, these are good. This one here. Oh, it's just a hair short of where I'm going to pull it. I was going to say, what do I have? 2 sets? I don't. I have a sign, and then those are dwarves. Okay. Coming back. Here we go. Click onto this one right here. And then we're going to say apply. And let's back it up now. Still can't hear the horn. There we go. Now these are going to... What happened here? What? Those are them here. These are going to... Oh, Esso Flats. How come it changed? Oh, you know why? Because I was on the other train still. That's what happened. Okay. Don't confuse me. It's hard enough. Okay, so the SO flats are going to go onto the south yard, which means we're going to put them on the same track that Smiley's on right now. And then after that, you see we have Oakwood. And Oakwood is also in the south yard, so we'll stick that over there with Smiley. And then we have more SO flats. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at the wrong switch. Here we go, right here. Okay. Now we're going to go forward again. I am pressing the horn. You just can't hear it. Oh. Sound like it came to a stop. Nah, it's just skipping in the sound of the truck noises I have installed. Here we go. Norfolk Southern. These and Oakwoods, and then the ore mines are going to go there. And then the one after that is a boxcar, and it's going to Halden. And Halden is also the south yard. Okay. Then we have a Blakefield. And Blakefield's up here. So this, I think this is a, those are the SO Flats mines. I think this is a coil car right here. We'll see. There are the ore cars for Lehigh Valley. Yep, there's the box car going to Halden. And then this one right here, yeah, is a coil car. Is it 842? 642. It's close. Hard to read it when it's going by, though. All right, so let's grab onto this as if we were the conductor. Here we go. We got some speed with us now. All righty. Let's slow it back down to 20. Oh. The jolt. Well, I was hanging on there. I don't like one of my hands probably got ripped off. I'd have been hanging on the end. That's a jolt like that's a good way to swing you around to the front, fall down to the tracks, and then say goodbye to some appendages. That's horrible. Alrighty. Couple up here. Then Smiley will fire up his. There we go. There we go. Push it on forward until that coil car passes this dwarf right here. Here's an interesting thing. At 40%, we were doing 14, right? But Smiley has to do 45 to get to 16. So what's it going to do? What gearing is it going to go by? Is it Smiley's because he's at the front of the train? Or is it Thomas's because he's the one that initiated it? I'm guessing it's the front of the train. So we're going with Smiley's gearing. There we go. All right. Slow it back down again. That is one nice looking boxcar right there. There it is, the coil car. Stop it right there. Galvanized steel coil. All right, so we'll apply the handbrake, and we'll decouple right here. All right, now we are going to Halden. These are going to Halden? Yes, but you should also go on this track. What's going on? How come? Okay, we'll back it up here. Now I can hear the horn. We're going to back it up here because we're already coupled, so we're going to decouple because we're going to have to get to coupling speed again. Although I'm not sure it makes a big difference in this game. Okay, so these should be going on the south yard too. Now, what about these? Blakefield. Okay, you know what the problem is I'm an idiot. Because Blakefield, this one is supposed to go on track 9 up there. Yeah. Okay, that's why. Because I assume this was going... No, it's not. I'm sure when I look at the edit, when I edit this video, it's going to... Oh, I know we're at the wrong train. It'll plainly show that I said, and this one goes, on to the west yard, track 9. And then I stuck it down here as if it were going to the south yard. That's a lack of concentration. All right, here we go now. Let's try it now. That's why I could hear the horn, because that was that was Smiley's horn, not Thomas's. Holy moly. All right, so we're going to push it forward. Stop. It'll turn into Smiley now. That's okay, because now we're going to apply the handbrake, make the cut. Okay, now we're back with Thomas again. Now we have Thomas back up. Still can't hear the horn. Now we'll back this one up because this one has to go to... So we'll do the plus minus thing. We'll go like here. There we go. That one has to go to Blakefield Copper Limited, and Blakefield goes on track 9. Okay. And then there's more that go to Halden. So we're going to take these back down to this track. Okay, now I'm getting the hang of it. And then Gilby is going to be track 9 again. So we're going to go back and forth a couple times here. But that's kind of what railroading's all about, isn't it? Why they like to use the hump yard. It's much faster. Okay. Now, what we could do, since these are going right back to Gilby, is we could do a little shuffle here. I think that's what we're going to do, as a matter of fact. Instead of running back down to Smiley and then coming back up here again, we're gonna do some shuffling. They call it the North Yard Shuffle. I'm gonna start the North Yard Shuffle on TikTok. See how many people want to do it with me. Or likely the amount I imagine, which is going to be 0. All right, here we go now. Oh, come on now. There you go. Hit the brakes, anticipating that stopping. Okay, so we're going to go to track 9 there. All right, here's where the shuffle's going to happen now. We're going to go forward. Oh, I heard the horn that time. We're going to move him up to about right here in this area. Then we're going to take those tankers, shove them off onto this track, and then we're going to take the cement cars, which also have to go to Gilby, which is also track 9. Port Gladstone's track 6, so we don't want to do that one either. All right, right. Normally I don't do this. Normally I'd run all the way up and down, but I don't know why I'm doing it different this time. Because that's me. That's how I roll. Here we go. Stop it right there. Excessive acceleration. But we're de-accelerating. All right. Apply. Back it up. Go to the top. That time I did not hear the horn. Okay. Now, normally 35% would get us up to a 10-mile-an-hour speed, but we'll see what happens here. Yeah, so Halden goes in the south yard. Everything's working out fine now. Okay. Here we go. Now forward. Now we got those SD40 dash 2s. That'd be cool to watch, and they're so far down the track, I can't even see them. I'm not even sure they're rendered in over there. So, yeah. Well, what are you going to do? All right, so we're going to put these 4 diesels that are all loaded with diesel over onto this track. So we can then take these cement hoppers, which are behind them, and shove them all onto track 9. That's what we're doing. Those cement hoppers are loaded, and they are heavy. Okay, stop about right there, I'm thinking. It's going to take a little bit to stop. Yeah, well, that's far enough. I'm hemming and hawing about nothing. Okay. The slack lets out here. All right. Apply it. Let's back it up. That was 3 times. The last 2 were blended together. There we go. Now we're going to shove these onto track 9 along with that coil car there. See what I did there? See what I did? Trying to be a little more efficient. Okay, that's the wrong switch. Here we go. There we go. One of these times I'm going to have to go through and change these switch names and stuff to the south yard. This is not the outbound yard. That's not how I'm using it. And we should be good here. We should be good here, right? Yeah. Okay. Now let's shove these all onto track 9. Yeah, there's no engine sound. What if I should increase my draw distance here, huh? Settings. To 400. Let's see what that... Or 4,000, I mean. Let's see what that does. Yeah, you can see it drawing it in now. Is it going to really impact our frame rate? I don't think so. Looks pretty good so far. And now you can hear the engine because it's rendered in. Well, it still looks pretty smooth. All right, take it down to coupling speed. Sure hope it slows down soon. Nope. It didn't make it. Okay. We hit it at 6 instead of 5. We're just going to have to put up with it. We got plenty of room on this track? Yeah, we got plenty of room on that track. Well, I don't know. That track. Something's at the end here. Oh, okay. Those are just well cars. We're good. We're good. Sometimes those low-profile cars like the Wells or the TFOCs or whatever, it'd be hard to tell how many there are. Okay. Still can't really see the engine there. I'm not sure if it's not rendered in or if it's just hidden in behind the cars that are out there. Okay, let's slow down a little bit earlier this time. Really? Oh, we made it. We made it. We did slow down in time. Just before we hit, we were at 4 miles an hour. Jeez, these engines are geared differently than what I'm used to. There we go. Okay. We're going to stop it right there. Now, this gondola is going to Port Gladstone, right? This one right here? Looks like it. Okay, so we're going to apply this, decouple, and this one's going to Port Gladstone. That's right. So now we're going to back it up. There we go. And Port Gladstone is on track 6. We got quite a few cars. We still have 32 cars, because remember the engines count as 2. We still have 32 cars to drill here. And these SO flats are going to go into the south yards. That'll be a Smiley. Madison, south yards. That's with Smiley. Lake Ridge, south yard. Yep. Then Madison again. Lake Ridge again. Palmer is back up here on track 4. Okay. Let's do this one at a time now. Port Gladstone, track 6. Alrighty. There we go. Clear this one right here. We're going to do a little more shuffling here. Those tanker cars. Stop that. And now forward. It stops. Another engine I hear? I feel like I hear somebody going by. Nobody coming that way. Nobody coming that way. Okay, I'm hearing things. Very good. I'm trying to start us out at... I'm not going to go any faster than 25% because I feel like we're going to hit them going too fast again. Which, again, in the game, it doesn't really matter. Except for all those derails we saw here in the hump yard, but it doesn't really matter in the game. And look, it's doing 6 miles an hour. 20%? Is that what it is? Is that what my problem is? I think that's what my problem is. I don't remember what I said. 20 instead of 25. Okay. Well, all right, then it just stopped completely. That's not what I wanted. Okay. So now we're sticking this one onto track 6. These got to go down in the south yard. So where? Okay. So where's track 6 at now? 5. Here's track 6 right here. So we got to push these out of the way. Oh, so we have enough room to get this onto track 6. So we'll get them past this frog right here. We'll have enough to put that onto track 6 right here. That is track 6 again, right? Check it again. Oh, where's it? Yep. Oh, yep. There it is, track 6. Okay. There we go. God, I love doing this. It's amazing how I never become bored of it. All right. Right there. Stop it. Beautiful. Oh, the slack action. All right, we'll apply it. And now let's reverse it. Just back till we clear track 6 here. Oh, thought I was on free camera mode, but I was not. Port Gladstone. That's track 5. Like I say, I didn't move it back far enough. Yes, I did, because here's track 6 right here. Okay. Track 6, I think, is the really long one, I think. We're only putting one car on it, so that should be fine for right now. There we go. 20% is where I want to go to, yeah. There we go. And forward. There we go. Connect up to these coal hoppers right here. And get them past that dwarf right there. Or I should say get it, not them. There's only one. And we got a whole lot going down to Smiley. Including these tankers. All right, down to 20%. I'll see if this slows down in time. Yeah, beautiful when you know what you're doing. Nice. Give it a good shove. Stop it right there. Just because I'm interested, what's the total weight on this thing right now? Holy 5123. Okay. Got some slack action. Some major slack action. Okay. It's still at 1. Come on, you could do it. Bring me down to 0. There we go. It's all big train, as that is. Okay. Now we're going to back this out. Nope. There we go. The last two blended together again. I don't like that. Okay. There we go. You know what else I don't like? We're going to have to end the video right here. Yeah, we're in the butter zone. There's no doubt about it. So that's the end of episode 34. In episode 35, are we in 35 right now? Oh, I think we're in 35 right now, aren't we? Yeah. That's the end of episode 35. In episode 36, we will continue the drill here with Thomas. He's got 30-some left now? I don't know. He's got 31 left plus those tankers. Where am I going? Come back here. Yeah, he's got 31 cars left plus these 4 tankers. That'd be 35. Okay. Just like the episode 35. How about that? Hope you guys had a lot of fun. I had a blast as always. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? And keep those comments coming. I love them. If you don't like the fact that we were unable to finish drilling here with Thomas, well, this just may not be the channel for you.